You're pretty alert.
So the recorder is on. Katrina, I guess we start now.
Who's that? Oh, it's Dave. He's still muted.
He forgot to crank the computer up before he started.
Tell him to unmute.
Dave, you're on mute. I'm looking more and more forward to these meetings every month.
Hi, Dave.
I just heard a voice.
Not hear you. Before I could, and then it suddenly stopped working. I don't know if my computer is dying in the midst of the meeting or what, or 5 minutes before the meeting. But I'm just checking all my system
Maybe it's the
things. It
bandwidth
says
tonight.
it's on full blast. Sounds like what happened to you guys
We can hear
before.
you loud and clear.
This is what they're trying. In 10 minutes.
Want to start it up, Lou?
Well, Dave's watching us. He just hasn't unmuted himself yet. Where'd everybody go?
Yeah. I see you peeking. I see you peeking in there. I see you peeking.
Make sure you come back.
No.
Would you go to a carnival? Were you at a carnival, Lou?
No, this is a family friend.
Thing and see if they can hear you. Mr. Bim.
This is Dave. Can you hear anyone? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Is that a yes?
Hi, Dave.
Okay, I guess, Katrina, can you hear me?
You.
Frederick.
Hey, it looks like
Okay.
Lou, it looks
Okay.
like Lou does have a friend, huh?
See if you can pull them together. If they can hear.
Oh well.
That's right.
Okay.
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 Hey, okay. I saw Fred flash on the screen there. There he is.
Did.
How you
I
doing,
beg,
Fred?
I beg your pardon. I wasn't flashing.
Thank God. Don't give him ideas.
Katrina, are we recording now?
She can't hear anything,
Okay.
but see if you can call them to order.
Um,
Can they hear you?
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear Dave.
Okay, so this is Dave. Lou, you can hear me. And Matt Bedoin, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Katrina, you cannot. And Fred, you can hear me.
I can hear you. I guess Katrina can't read lips, huh?
Well, they record it so she can play it back and do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
does it look as though we can have the meeting and then Katrina can have a recording?
Sure.
Are we sure it's recording right now, though?
Okay. Well, let's try it. This is Dave. I'd like to call this meeting to order. People present, Fred? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and Lou, can you hear me?
Present, yes. I see you.
And Rod
Yes, I can hear you.
and Ken Scott?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and Michael Lug, Matthew Bedoin,
President, yes, we are recording.
Okay, let's start with the agenda. Does everyone have the latest copy?
Yes.
Yes.
Could I have a motion to approve it?
Make a motion, Rod.
All in favor?
I,
I'm having difficulty hearing people, but I'm assuming that you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, if we proceed with unfinished business, there's nothing in 4A. The management review, Fred, did you get the input from Paul Newman?
yeah, I put that to the draft.
Very good. The East Fairway, I talked to the marina. The piles have not come in yet, but he is ready to go as soon as they are received by the boatyard. Looking at 4D, nothing on the boathouse park support. The Connecticut court decision to eliminate the comments. That situation, as I understand it, is specifically local. It does not affect how we do our business, but if an individual areas has a complaint, why the court can only act on that specific complaint, not the whole system in general. Freedom of Information Act. Ken, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you have a
have-
statement from your meeting?
Well, I would say that what we've been doing is in compliance. I do have recordings and presentation links if anybody wants to see the training.
Okay. Shall we go on to new business?
Yes.
There's a problem with having our voting house situation. They're going to revamp it. They're also going to put in a different system so it can be recorded, and it's not available to us. And talking to Stacia at the town hall, we are supposed to try and find a new area. And I told her I did not like the idea of driving in our area at night all winter. And I would be interested in having our new situation here in Mystic. So she said, well, fine, make suggestions as to where you could meet. The situation that I found the most acceptable was the new Mystic Firehouse, which is now the present voting hall. And I know in the past we had meetings at the YMCA, but my first choice would be the Mystic Firehouse if it's available to us. Does anyone else have any area that they can think of or could recommend?
Sounds good.
Okay, I will put that in the minutes then.
Good.
Just to clarify,
Basically have a
Dave,
beg pardon?
clarification, when you say Mystic Fire, the Hoxie Firehouse specifically,
Hoxie,
right?
right.
This is the one by the railroad station.
Right, that, there are two Mystic Firehouses. That would be the Hoxie location.
Okay, yes, I am talking about the one that is near the railroad station.
Right.
Okay, any other comment on that area?
That's good.
Okay, moving on to 5B, there is an application for a building to be put on 12 Niles Road on Mason's Island. This has nothing to do with anything lower than the high tide watermark. It is strictly a building permit, and it's very satisfactory, and I do not think that we have anything to act on. They are not putting a dock in or anything. 5C, there was a letter that came out from the town hall where they were scammed by an organization taking data from the minutes of a meeting, and we were notified that we should not put any data in our minutes that could be used to write a purchase order to take a payment from the town hall. I am sure we have never done this, but I did receive the letter dated on March 5th of this year, and it will be so noted in the minutes. The last item is a situation where Mrs. Bowers passed away, and her land up in Old Mystic is essentially going into a subdivision and site development plan. Again, it was from the zoning commission. It had no effect on the water whatsoever. It did state that there was a path leading to the Mystic River, but in no way was anything discussed relative to something near the water line, the high tide water line. That was the complete number of issues that I ran into for the month. Is there anything else that anyone can order or add?
No. Nope.
Okay, can I have a mission to adjourn?
Can you hear me?
All agreed?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can hear me.
this is
Yes.
Don.
This is Don.
Right.
You didn't do the harbor master notes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Don, would you give us your harbor master report?
I'll forgive you this time. That's okay. Okay, I got just a few things. The mooring waiting list has been revised and it is now posted on our web pages. So that's done. The railroad bridge is back in operation after a gearbox failure May 1st. Amtrak worked around the clock for 2 days to replace the failed components. There's a bridge and boaters meeting with Amtrak on the 11th. If anybody is interested, they can get in touch with me for details. I will attend that meeting. I've collected an additional $100 for mooring renewals. And lastly, the state has provided all harbor masters and assistant harbor masters with a pennant to be displayed on their boat and a cloth patch for their attire that says Connecticut Harbor Master on it. And we've been instructed to display the patch when appropriate. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
No,
Okay, is there anything else before we adjourn the meeting?
No.
Okay, I make a motion that the meeting be adjourned.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is closed. Thank you.
okay,
Thank you, Dave.
here.
Good night.